Portland home prices just did something they haven't done in 3 years. And if you're thinking about buying or selling, this changes everything. I just analyzed the August 2025 Portland real estate market data. And here's what shocked me. While everyone's asking, are Portland home prices dropping? The real story is completely different. The Portland housing market is experiencing the biggest shift since 2022. And most people are reading it completely wrong. My name's Tom Baker, your go-to realtor here in the Portland metro area and Clackamas County. And in the next 8 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what's happening in the Portland real estate market right now. We're talking Portland home prices, Portland housing market trends, and the specific opportunities that this creates for people just like you. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, interview me, my contact information's below. Here's what the headlines won't tell you. Portland real estate isn't crashing. It's creating the best opportunities for buyers and sellers that we've seen in years, but only if you understand what these numbers actually mean. I just got the fresh August 2025 RMLS data. 7,018 active listings, $620,500 average sales price. The market timing shifted. These aren't just statistics, they're your roadmap to making money here in Portland real estate. But by the end of this Portland real estate market update, you know exactly whether Portland home prices are dropping, what's driving that Portland housing market changes, and the specific actions you should take right now, whether you're a Portland home buyer, a Portland home seller, or a Portland real estate investor. But first, let me show you the one Portland real estate trend that changes everything about how you should approach this market. Here's the number one thing. Here's the number everyone's talking about. Portland's average sale price is $620,500. But here's what they're not telling you. That's only down 0.2% from last month. Portland prices aren't crashing, they're stabilizing. That creates massive opportunities for smart buyers and sellers. Let's get specific. That median sales price of $550, that's your typical Portland home. But here's the key insight. We're seeing a tale of two different markets. Homes under $600,000 are still competitive. Homes over $700,000 are sitting longer and seeing price adjustments. If you're buying in that sweet spot under $600,000, you're still facing a little competition. Even if you're selling above $700,000, you might need a different strategy. But here's what shocked me most. Compared to August of last year, prices are flat, zero change. While everyone's panicking about a crash, Portland's achieved something remarkable. Price stability in an unstable national market. This isn't a crash, guys. It's a normalization. And normalization creates the best opportunities for both buyers and sellers who understand what's really happening. And that's how transactions happen. But pricing isn't only the one piece of the story. The inventory numbers reveal something even more important. We now have 3.5 months of inventory. And this changes everything about how you should approach Portland real estate. So hear what 3.5 months actually means for you. If you're a buyer, you finally have some negotiating power. If you're a seller, you can't just throw your house on the market and expect multiple offers in 3 days. This isn't 5 years ago. We've got 7,000 active listings, which is up 20% from last year in 2024. More choices for buyers, more competition for sellers. But here's the most part that people miss. The new listings are down 15.5% from last month, 7.2% from last year. Fewer people are deciding to sell, but the ones who are selling are taking longer to find buyers. Did they overprice it? What does this mean for your strategy? If you're thinking about selling, you're competing with fewer new listings, but more total inventory. If you're buying, you have more choices, but sellers are getting more realistic about pricing because we're being more educational, right? The winners in this market are prepared sellers who price correctly from day one and educated buyers who can move quickly when they find the right property, which is why you need that pre-approval. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. The timing data that reveals the future. Homes are now taking 62 days to sell on average. That's 10 days longer than last month and 14 days longer than last year. The timing shift is huge. So for the past few years, people here in Portland, sellers got spoiled by 30-day sales. Now we're back to a more normal 60-day timeline. And most sellers aren't prepared for this reality. If you're a buyer, this is your moment. Sellers who've been on the market for 45 plus days are getting motivated. So look for that when you're looking for homes. How long has it been on the market? You have time to do proper inspections, negotiate repairs, make thoughtful decisions instead of panic offers. Now, if you're selling, this means your preparation and your pricing strategy matter even more than ever. All my contact information is below. You need to interview me. I'm the best. I can help you out and make sure that you're prepared and we don't overprice your home. And trust me, the marketing will be phenomenal. But here's the opportunity that everybody's missing. Pending sales are up 4.5% from last month and 10.9% from last year. More deals are getting done. They're just taking longer to develop. This tells me we're moving towards a more balanced, sustainable market where preparation and strategy win over luck and timing. So what does this mean for your next move? Here's exactly what you should do based on these August 2025 numbers. Here's your specific action plan, whether you're buying, based on these August 2025 numbers, here's your specific action plan, whether you're buying, selling, or waiting. If you're buying, this is the best market in 3 years. You have inventory to choose from, time to make decisions, and sellers are getting more realistic. Focus on homes under $600,000 for the best opportunities, if that's your price range. And don't be afraid to negotiate on homes that have been on the market for more than 30 plus days. Use a filter or contact a realtor like myself that can put a list in front of you to help you out. If you're selling, price it right from day one. With 62 days average market time, you can't afford to chase the market down. Get a pre-listing inspection, stage properly, and be prepared for a 60 to 90-day process instead of 30 days. Now, if you're investing, this market shift creates opportunities in that 400 to 600K range where you can still find cash flow positive properties with less competition than we've seen in years. Now, should you wait? If you're buying and you can afford it, don't wait. If you're selling and you don't have to, consider waiting until spring and when inventory typically drops and buyer activity spikes. But here's the most important thing to understand about Portland's real estate market right now. Let me recap what's really happening in Portland real estate. Prices are stable at $620,000. Inventory is up 3.5 months, giving buyers more power. Homes are taking 62 days to sell instead of 30. That's what's realistic here and this specific data that I'm giving you from the RMLS. This isn't a crash, it's return to normal. And normal markets reward preparation, strategy, and working with a realtor like myself who understands the data instead of just following trends. Now, whether you're buying your first home, you're selling to upgrade, or investing into the future, this market gives the opportunities we haven't seen since probably 2019. But only if you understand what's really happening instead of listening to the panic out there, the clickbait that everybody sees on social media. So here's what you need to do right now. If you're buying, get pre-approval. Check out my last video. I talked all about pre-approvals and start looking. If you're selling, get a market analysis and price it right. If you're waiting, stop waiting. This is your market. I track these numbers every month. Help clients profit from market shifts instead of getting hurt by them. If you want my help navigating Portland's changing market, call me, Tom Baker. All my contact information is below in the description. You can call or text me anytime. I'm here to help. I'll provide you with the best service, bar none, and make sure that you make the right move at the right time. The Portland market is shifting, but it's shifting in favor of educated buyers. and prepared sellers. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. If you want to know which Portland neighborhoods are seeing the biggest opportunities right now, watch my next video where I break down the specific areas where smart buyers are finding the best deals in changing market. Thank you so much for your time. I hope this helped you out, and I hope you have a great weekend. See you soon.